Okay, so I haven't posted a video since like the 1st of January. School started. School is hard. Work is hard. Full-time school, full-time work. Remember, broke college student. Yeah. So I decided to make cake pops for the second time, and hopefully they turn out better. So today I'm going to teach you how to or how not to make cake pops. So let's get started.
Hey, feel that heart break.
Don't forget your eggs, okay? Just don't. Okay, these are all the ingredients you need. 3 large eggs, cake pop sticks, strawberry candy milk, cake pan, icing, cake mix, lactose-free milk, but that's for your girl because she's lactose intolerant, and olive oil. Alrighty dighty, let's go ahead and set our oven to 350 real quick. Okay, let's start this process. We have the cake mix. We're going to open it up, slap that thing in that bowl real quick. Go ahead and pour it in there, sis. Pour it in there, sis. Pour it in the bowl, sis. Lord, I'm struggling, y'all. Pour it in the bowl. All right, thank you. So we're going to pour it in the bowl. Then we're going to go ahead and pour some more in the bowl. Come on. Next. Period. We're going to go ahead and crack the eggs, y'all. All right, so crack one. Boom. Slap it in there. Crack the second one. Boom. Slap it on in there. Crack that third one, sis. There we go. Slap it on in there. Boom. Period. Now, y'all, I don't take accurate measurements, okay? I listen to my ancestors, I promise. Your olive oil. Pour that thing in there. There we go. Then we're going to go ahead and get that lactose-free milk that I've been telling y'all about. Pour that thing in there. I don't do real measurements, y'all, okay? All right, and then you do the flick of the wrist. Flick that thing. All right, go ahead and flick of the wrist. Go ahead and beat your cake mix until it's finally beat. Okie dokie. Now, here we are with the butter in the pan. You put the butter in the pan. The butter in the pan. Butter in the pan. Okay, so this is what your butter in the pan should look like. Finely coated all around the edges, the crevices, all of that. Now for the fun part, we about to pour that thing in that pan. Get your cake mix and you're going to pour it in your pan. But pour it evenly, y'all, okay? Don't be like me and pour too much. Whew, anyways, y'all. It's time to bake our cakes. Slide the bad boys in the oven. Use a cloth, please. Safety first. And then you're going to bake them for 22 to 30 minutes if you have an 8x8 pan. Yes. Y'all see them golden brown cakes? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pull them boy out the oven. Okay, now I'm going to do something that my grandmama taught me a long time ago. You take a fork, you stick it in the middle of your cake to make sure no cake batter comes out. And that's how you know it's fully cooked. Then you take them crispy things out the oven. All right, so this is how your cake should now look in this nice little pan. Nice, golden, crisp. And now we're going to take them out the pan. All right, so now it's time for the fun part. We're going to go ahead and flip that thing out on the foil so we can go ahead and edge it. Look how excited I am, y'all. Watch. Woo! Yes, sir. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do our little knife dance because we got a knife. Okay. We're going to go ahead and shave off the brown parts. Sorry, y'all. It was good. It was a little sticky on my fingers. But shave off the little brown portions of your cake because you're making cake pops. You don't need those. You can save them on the side for later if you want to grab a dub-dub. But, yeah. They was tasty, honestly, y'all. I promise. I did keep them till the end, but we ain't gonna talk about my fat girl moment. Anyways, go ahead and shave off all the brown parts. Let's go ahead and time skip. Ready? All right, so now y'all see how white my cake is? Because we're making white cake pops on the inside. Go ahead and finish edging it, you know, the last little bit. Flip it over. Make sure you do the other side, please. See? Other side. I don't know what was funny, y'all. I promise you it wasn't that funny. I was on FaceTime with my boyfriend. He think he funny, but he is funny. Let me not lie like that. Anyways, go ahead and finish taking the brown off. It just literally peeled right off, y'all. Go ahead and buy y'all that Dunkin' Hines, honey. That cake is the truth. Yes, sir. Ta-da! Mainly white cake, but with brown perimeters. Now we got the gloves. The gloves are really going to help y'all for this process. You're going to go ahead and you're going to get your cake back out. You're going to go ahead and get you a bowl, any type of bowl. I got one of these containers. I know everybody mama got one. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and take a piece of our cake and we're going to crumble it up into the container. We're going to crumble, we're going to crumble, we're going to crumble. It's not super important to make it fine right now. Just make sure you can fit all of your cake into the bowl at this point. So, yeah. All right, now go ahead and put them little roller fingers to work now. Crumble, crumble, crumble. See? Take a piece, crumble it. Take a piece, crumble it. Crumble, crumble, crumble. Take a piece, crumble it. Put them little roller fingers to work. Y'all about to watch me do a little jiggy jig. All right, we got all our cake in there. And now we're going to really get to work with making it super crumbly. Like, it need to look like crumbs, y'all. So go ahead and get to work. Have fun with it. Work out the muscles in your hands. Go ahead. Let's watch my heart get broken real quick. And okay, exactly. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep going. Make sure it's nice and fine. Go ahead, get it. See that? It's really entertaining. It's very therapeutic, y'all. I promise. I was a good stress reliever. I just imagined that it was, yeah, it just, you know how you just want to squish somebody's head, pretend like that's that. But don't do that, y'all, for real. But it's really a good stress reliever. It was really fun. I made a mess. Don't make a mess like me. But make sure it's really fine. If you want to use something else other than your hands, you can use a fork or a spoon. So, yeah. Okay, so now we have our icing. Vanilla creamy icing by Duncan Hines. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, basically, we're going to open it. Y'all going to watch me struggle for a second. Yep. I struggled bad. Okay, so I put that down. We still going to struggle. Oh, there we go. We're going to watch me struggle one more time, y'all, okay? I don't know what happened to me, why I look so weak right now. I just really struggled really bad. Anyways, I finally got it open. Still making a mess. Because why? I'm just a messy person when it comes to making cake. So here we are with the cake. We're going to take one scoop, plop it in there. We're going to take, okay, apparently we're going to keep hitting it on the bowl. Come on, girl. Anyways, let's scoop our second scoop. Girl, scoop it. Thank you. We're going to scoop our second scoop and we're going to put it in the bowl. Bam. All right. Now we're getting ready to get to the messy part, okay? Now we got to really use our hands. Oh, okay. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and let's get it started. All right. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and mushy. Like, seriously, just trust the process, y'all. It's going to look crazy, but trust it. Okay, once again, like I said, this is therapeutic. It's really cool. It feels really fun. I felt like I was making, like, Play-Doh almost. It was really cool. In the beginning, it looks like the icing is just not working, but I promise you it is working. You just have to, what? Trust the process. So let's trust the process. Y'all, I had to really get in good, so I had to stand up. You know, when you're getting in something real good, you got to stand up in it. So I had to stand up in it. All right, so, okay, now, since we trusted the process, we now have our ingredients for cake pop making. It looks like Play-Doh. It looks like cake. It looks like dough. It looks like Play-Doh, but it's edible. Anyways, now we've done our great form. We've done all the hard work. We've built muscles, period. And here we are. Did a great job. Best thing is smoking out of South Carolina. And look, ta-da! We now have the form for a cake pop. All right, so now that we have our mixture for our cake pop, we want to go ahead and pinch a little bit off. Because we're now about to get ready to start making a ball. So we're going to squish it. Like, y'all, I promise y'all going to think it feel like Play-Doh, but squish it. Because now you got to pack the cake in to make sure it's tight. So when you're going to make the ball, it doesn't unravel. It doesn't have any cracks in it. Squish it as many times as you need to before you go ahead and you make that ball form. As I said, you're going to keep watching me go back and forth because I got to get it packed tight. You see how it look? Tight, packed. It look a little crazy, but we're going to go ahead and make that ball. Boop, here we go. So now we're not rolling. I'm rolling. Anyways, or whatever he said. We're going to go ahead and there we go. We done made our little ball. So now that we've made our ball, we're going to trust the process and you're going to get this. And now that we have these, we can go ahead and move on to our next step. But, you know, all your balls are not going to be perfect and all your balls are not going to be the same size. But, you know, you're learning, and this is a learning process. So I'm checking over them just to make sure that the cake to stick ratio is not going to be crazy like last time because my cake pops fell off of those thick sticks. And here we are. This is how they're supposed to look once you're done rolling. Make as many as you want. This is how many I made. Now we're going to watch my little thick self put the cake pops in the fridge for an hour. All right, so here we go. Coming on, getting it back. Look at them pants, y'all. Nickelodeon, we love to see it. Anyways, pull them out. And now it's time to really get to work. We're going to get our candy melts. Strawberry, got them from Walmart. They're like $5 a bag. Cake pop sticks, $2 a bag. Okay, y'all, ignore that bowl. I ended up switching bowls, which granted, I promise, I really wish I kept that bowl because it would have been a lot easier. But we're going to melt our candy melts into the microwave. We're going to close the microwave. Ignore my microwave door, please. We're going to open it after 30 seconds. Stir that bad boy up. Do this as many times as you need to, but make sure to not overheat it because your candy melts will get hard. And we do not want that, guys. We do not want hard candy melts. It's so hard to come back from hard candy melts. I promise. I promise. And then we're going to put that bad boy back in the microwave for another 30 seconds. But we ended up putting the whole bag in there. I only did half a bag, but I changed it to a whole bag. And this is what it's going to look like because you trusted the process. It's all smooth. And look at that thing. Melted. Beautiful. Honestly. So now you're going to get your sticks and, go on to the next step. You're going to dip your stick in the candy melt. Make sure you don't drip it all over the place, y'all, because I was a messy one when I did it. And then you're going to stick it halfway through your cake pop ball, okay? Don't go too far because it'll puncture the top. You don't want it. Just stick it right on through. See, just like that. Ta-da! And then you're going to keep doing this with the other cake pop balls. Y'all, watch this magic. Y'all see how many sticks I took out? Watch this magic real quick. Watch it. Y'all ready? All right. Anyways, just keep an eye on the magic. Now, we're going to keep doing the same process, but please don't mind how shaky my hand is, y'all. I be nervous doing stuff like this. My hand ain't real precise, but, I'm nervous. You can tell. Y'all see I'm biting my lip. I'm very nervous. This is a trial and error part 2. But y'all ready? Boom. Look at that. Had one stick left. I picked up the right amount of stick. This is how it's supposed to look. Boom. Just like that. So now we're going to move on to the hard part. Actually putting the ice and melt on it. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. This is hard, okay? It's hard. I don't make it look easy neither. I know I make this look very hard, okay? I'm still in the process of learning how to make the candy melt thin. Once again, I taught y'all how to either make or not make a cake pop. Anyways, so what you do is you put it in the candy melt and you take your time. Don't spin it, like twirl it in your fingers because your cake pop runs the risk of falling off. But when you spin it around, that's how it look, baby. Now, don't follow what I'm about to do next, okay? You don't lay it flat like that. But once again, I don't have the stand. So we're going to fast forward. We are a couple of cake pops in. Getting this thing started, getting this thing rolling. Y'all, I ran out of candy melts, okay? So this next scene is what it's supposed to look like. Boom. Candy melts done. It would have been perfect if I had the stand and it would have did right, but trial and error. Okay, so we're going to use my messed up one because my other ones actually look nice. So today I taught you on how to semi-make a cake pop. But I didn't have the little thing to stand them up in so they wouldn't be flat at the bottom. But yeah, this is just for my channel. So here's my messed up one. This is the first one I did. It didn't come out too good, but this is the taste testing. So basically, they actually came out really good. Not this one though, it's my first one. But today I basically taught you on how to semi-make a cake pop. So follow what I did. But make sure you have a stand to stand your cake pops like this instead of like this. So it'll be all round and pretty. So yes, let's try it. Okay. All right. Cake pop.
You don't change.